What's up, Clashers? I have been raging for several hours now trying to figure out a way to 3-star a maxed Builder Hall 3, and especially the horseshoe base that everyone seems to use at the moment. I've been trying many different strategies, including the most popular one where you send a giant on each side of the shoe to tank for archers behind them, that most of the times manages to destroy around 50%, but rarely ever comes close to the Builder Hall, let alone manages to 3-star. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about beginner built bases at lower leagues. I'm talking about BH3 at 1500 to 2000 trophies, which is really high for a Builder Hall 3. Anyway, I finally found a way to actually 3-star the majority of these bases by looking back at my earlier strategies, how I used to 3-star, and trying to perfect that strategy. It's very simple. It uses 12 archers and 4 minions. Archers are carefully deployed to cripple the base's entire air defense. That means the firecrackers, the archer tower, and the hidden Tesla. And you don't always have to destroy all three using archers, as long as you leave the last defense targetable by the minions, which you then either send for the last defense, or if all of the air defenses are down, then you just spread them out for cleanup. Alright, let's have a look at this first attack here. It's a horseshoe base, kind of simple one actually. And the first thing you want to do is try to locate the hidden Tesla. And in this particular base, it's kind of obvious. It's right next to the firecrackers. And so you begin by using your archers. Try to utilize those first 5 seconds where they stay invisible from defenses. And clear the area close to these 3 defenses to be able to send your archers and target them and destroy as many of them as possible. I was lucky here that my archer actually reached the firecracker before the Tesla popped up, but even if it didn't, I would have had enough archers to destroy the firecrackers as well. So I send a couple of archers here to kill the archer tower, and then I'm actually free to deploy my minions on the Tesla, and you can deploy them quite far away because they will fire 1 or 2, maybe even 3 actually, shots before they come closer. And so the Tesla is down. Now there's pretty much nothing that can stop this attack unless they have mines set to air troops, but that's not very common. I haven't seen that as much. But yeah, it's just a matter of cleanup at this point. Moving on to the next attack. It's also a horseshoe. A little bit different orientated here. You can see the firecracker and the Tesla is actually on another side here in the sort of entry corner. But the idea is the same. You try to clean up the buildings around these 3 defenses to be able to reach them with your archers and destroy at least 2 of them. So I'm trying to figure out here where to deploy my archers, and I think actually in this attack I went on and destroyed the Tesla and the firecrackers with my archers, and then used my minions on the archer tower. Yeah, there we go. There's the Tesla. So at this point, I deployed that archer just to scout where the Tesla was, and then I think I'll use 1 archer for the army camp. I'm not sure. Yeah, there it is. And then the last of the archers to destroy the Tesla and the firecrackers. Once that firecracker is down, I immediately deploy my minions to target the archer tower. And it's down. So again, from here, it's just cleanup. After this attack, I'll show you one more attack where I explain what I do, and then I'll add several more replays on different versions of the horseshoe base and other bases as well, including a Builder Hall 4 where I actually managed to get a high percent 2-star with this strategy. Alright, moving on to the third attack. Also horseshoe base. And they have that new cannon that they added to the Builder Hall 3. Anyway, same thing here. You place your archers first where they can't be reached by any defenses, And after that, you start deploying them where they can clear up around the 3 defenses. I think actually a maxed archer can clear an army camp even if it's reachable by a cannon or an archer tower, because it has just enough time to get in that last shot. So again, I'll use, once I think that last army camp is down, I'll target the archer tower with a few archers and the firecracker with the rest of my archers. And once that's done, I'll use my minions to target the Tesla tower from where they're out of reach, and they will destroy it and clean up the base. Anyway, once this attack is done, I'll add a few more replays that you can have a look at for some additional help on how to deploy your troops in different bases, so keep watching. The strategy does require a bit of practice, but still it is very simple and you will master it in no time. Also, do keep in mind this doesn't work on all bases obviously, but so far, having tried many different strategies, I feel this one is by far the best to 3-star a Builder Hall 3. I'm going to put on some music now. I hope you enjoy and thank you for watching.